education and the new curriculum that we need to start teaching our people is to own everything. And the way you own everything is you just get your own land. Once you get your own land, you build and you sustain yourself on that land. So we just need to change the educational system. Instead of teaching mathematics and all of this other stuff, of course you need your basic fundamentals of math and of reading. That way we can get around and still live in the matrix if we choose to. But if you teach people how to grow their own food, how to siphon their own water, how to build all the things that they took out of the schools, which is the trades, and you start putting this in homeschooling and teaching this to the children, this will change the whole entire interaction between us and our environment.
Wow, it is so deep, because as I'm listening to you, I'm thinking about when I was a kid, like you know, my grandparents, I spent a lot of summers with my grandparents.
That's powerful.
And farm.
We lack that in this generation.
Yeah,
we lack the grandparents
every summer, 3-4 months with my grandparents, fishing. I drove the tractor. We tilled the land.
You see what I'm saying?
Bro, honestly, you blowing my mind. I didn't realize how gifted that experience was, because we had corn, we had okra, we had our own tomatoes, our own watermelon, we had our own green beans, field peas, like I'm bugging, like, because I used to say to my grandmother, why can't we go to the supermarket? She said, for what?
Yeah.
We only going for supplies.
Yeah, supermarket in the backyard. the freedom in that, the feeling in that, and that's how you mold and shape the minds of your children, not only just for health but for generational wealth. Right. You know, because it's a difference to going to a grocery store and realizing and seeing somebody else's last name on that grocery store, but then going to your grandma's and your grandpa's backyard and you got the same last name as them. Yes. And you get to pick your groceries from the yard and property that you own. That is a total different feeling, you know. Yeah. And if you look at all of these different shops, and if you look at all of these different logos, these are other people's names, and we're buying and exchanging with other people. But if you look at our people and our community and what we doing, we don't own anything. So man, moment of silence to your grandmother and your grandfather for even putting you in that type of position, because that mold and structured your DNA and your dendrites of your brain to even give you a sense of ownership. Doing that right now is probably why you build today. Seriously, because they installed something in you that you probably didn't even know that was going to come out later in life, man. Bro. So moment of silence real quick for them. Seriously. Ashe.
Oh man, I knew meeting you was purposeful. I knew you coming here was going to electrify me.